It's the Laugh Smartly Show. Yes, again. Biff Lucky and Mr. Fun are ready. Supposedly.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Laugh Smartly with your hosts, Biff Lucky and Mr. Fun. Look at, we're adorning new merchandise.
Head to toe.
Head to toe.
Yeah. Do I look like a fisherman?
You do look like a fisherman, which is, we talked about it last week. We went to Tackle Up.
Yeah.
They allowed us to get some merchandise. I can show my hat because it's probably not showing on all the cameras here. And you guys, Mr. Fun, I can't see his hat. It's camouflage.
Well, yeah. You know, they told me that if you, at Tackle Up, if you lose your worm, they'll give you a rebate.
Nice.
Rebate.
That's very good. So anyways, we saw Nate over at Tackle Up, and again, it's Garfield Parkway in Bethany Beach. As I say, geographically, it's easy to say it's on the shopping center where DB Fry's is on the corner of the main drag there in Bethany Beach. But we saw the shop, and it's great. They've got some wonderful merchandise.
So you're out on the high seas fishing for these big fish.
Yes.
And looking good, wearing the Tackle Up gear.
Exactly.
Okay. And like performance wear, you don't get sunburned from this stuff?
Exactly. What is it? What is it?
UPF?
UPF, right?
I learned what performance wear is.
What
today.
is it?
It's shirts you perform in. Right?
Stuff that accentuates some parts of his body.
So we'll share with the listeners, before we were going into Tackle Up, Mr. Fun says, I'd like to get a shirt I can go swimming in. I was dying for them to have a shirt he was swimming, and then we would videotape it and put it online.
I could swim in my performance.
What is it, the 1920s? What
yes.
do you do swimming
I have
in
that
a shirt?
Black, the white and red striped swimsuit.
But anyway, so go see Tackle Up.
So nice. So nice.
So nice. A great shop. Remember, go online, tackleupbb.com, and put in the code LAUGH15 for 15% off your online purchases.
This area, the Chesapeake Bay area, I just saw this, fisherbooker.com basically gave the Chesapeake Bay the #1 top fishing area in the world. Or no, I'm sorry, in the country, excuse me. In the country this time of year.
Right.
Chesapeake Bay, #1, Montauk, New York, #2, Ketchikan, Alaska, #3, which we visited a couple years ago. Okay. Charleston, South Carolina, Venice, Louisiana, and someplace in Texas. It's pretty crazy that this area has that great of fishing for this time of year.
Well, there's a lot of, there's a lot of inlets, there's a lot of islands, there's obviously open water in the Chesapeake Bay, which is really cool. It says fisherbooker.com. Do you think they considered fisherhooker.com? I just realized that was going down a different path.
That is a different path.
That already got taken.
Right. That's a different path.
Other partner, Scotty's Vodka. Again, drink Scotty's Vodka if you're out there. Again, locally, you can get some Scotty's at Secrets. You can get it at the Crab Cake Factory on 120th Street.
Yeah, roughly 120.
120th Street. So look for Scotty's out there. Package stores in Delaware as well. In Maryland sell Scotty's. So look for Scotty's Vodka. And finally, since I'd like to promote everybody, Rockfish again leads us in. Rockfish had his first show over the Memorial Day weekend. We'll have to get feedback on how that went. But I have put his schedule online so you can see the schedule. As we will do for the next Mr. Fun Comedy Showcase in June.
June 16th? Tuesday, June 16th, BT Business.
So we'll put that out there again. Again, it was sold out last time. It'll be sold out again, and we are looking forward.
And I'm not sure the date, but I start my first attempt to qualify for So You Think You're Funny, contest for new comedians.
Oh, that's wonderful.
At Give a Hoot comedy show in Gaithersburg.
Okay, terrific. So, Mr. Fun, so you think you're funny? Do you have a joke to start us off with?
You tell me if this is too soon. So Rob Bass died last week. His fans reacted with both joy and pain.
Joy?
Yeah. You know how many people it takes to carry his casket? It takes two. It takes two.
Right.
I miss him already. I miss Rob Bass.
That takes two.
Yes,
was he part of a larger group?
Well, he had DJ Easy B. Anyway, it was him and a DJ, and they were the fun part of hip hop. The part I like best, which was play a groove that people, or write a groove, a rap a groove that people want to dance to. Hip hop changed soon after.
So he came on the heels of like Sugar Hill Gang and
all part of that era.
Curtis Blow.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
Wasn't with it, and that was sort of that group.
Yeah,
and it did change over.
Beastie Boys.
He was 58 when he died.
Wow,
cancer.
Oh, that's too.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, is it too soon? I'm good.
No,
you're
good.
All right, good.
That's good.
Thanks.
You got away with it.
All right.
So National days, like what is out there in the world here?
Well, it's interesting. This weekend, there's some, Memorial Day was last weekend. So it's like not really that much going on, in terms of big natural creativity day.
Oh,
get your creative juices going. And we're, of course, appreciating that day.
I think we're pretty creative. I listened to last week's show and your top 10 list was very good.
Yeah.
I listened to it again.
It was really good.
It was good.
Hey, speaking of being creative, the guy who created the knock knock joke, died, and I think they should give him the Nobel Peace Prize.
But the best may be the pause, just when we were trying to figure it out and see if it's really
right.
Good. So that was good.
All right, good.
This one is interesting. McJulep Day, why is it this weekend and not the Kentucky Derby weekend? We were talking about
the first Saturday in May, right?
Yeah,
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
When else do you drink mint juleps?
That's it. Yeah.
How do you make it?
Bourbon, mint, simple syrup.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ice cubes.
Yeah, and ice cubes.
One shot of bourbon?
It's mostly a bourbon drink.
Because 2 would be 2 whiskey.
2 whiskey.
Right?
2 whiskey.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. Yes. Jeez.
It's like a child made that up.
We're listening to so many of Mr. Fun's jokes, we can't help but not smile on National Smile Day.
It is National Smile. Yes. There's a lot of jokes.
My wife woke up with a smile on her face today, but she was mad. She should have hid the Sharpies.
Come on. That's like the kids in the UK fading mustaches.
Right, exactly.
Why is Mr. Fun the butt of your jokes?
She's not. She loves it. She loves it.
National Savior Hearing Day, too.
What?
I can't hear you.
National Savior Hearing.
Hey, if a deaf woman gives you a handy, is that a form of oral sex?
And there's your National Hearing Day joke. Yeah, I'm sure that's what.
Wait, would you be mute? Forget it. Don't read it.
No, don't read it. So I was I was at the boathouse last weekend and Mr. Fun was there and he crushed it.
Oh yeah.
Because I talked about the Indianapolis 500 not being that big of a deal.
I reiterated that many of our fans have said, Biff says things with such authority. You don't question whether they're true or not.
Right.
And I have a friend who reacted to your comments about NASCAR, the Indianapolis 500 specifically.
Yes.
Losing tons of
viewers. I said viewers.
And I think the quote was, nobody watched.
It's not popular.
I did. That is probably roughly
nobody
what I
watches.
said. That's probably
and he was adamant.
Which is obviously hyperbolic when I say nobody. Yes. Somebody's watching it.
Hyperbolic and exaggerated.
Not many or what.
All right.
Okay. And what did your buddy say?
It's the biggest, it's one of the biggest events in the country. And they actually lie about the attendance because they think it could get shut down because of concerns of so many people being there.
And what, like 400,000 people watching?
He said that's a lot.
Several 100,000 people for sure.
Yeah.
And that's so, yes, I will grant you that point. But that after he crushed me, I went back and did, let's say it's after the show, but research about what I said. And we can both be right.
Okay.
So I went online and I said, give me the attendance, not the attendance, the viewership of the Indianapolis 500 over the last, since 1972. So I picked roughly 50 plus years. And the last 4 years, the average viewing was between 4.5 and 5.5 million people. That's it to watch the 500 Indy 500 on TV. But back in the 70s and 80s, it was 16 million people, 17 million people, and it had a large share of the audience.
It was also the only thing on television.
No, I will grant you that, that it was on ABC primarily. Now there's a lot of other choices. But my point still stands is not many people follow open wheel Indianapolis car racing.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys have, in defense of yourselves and pointing at me, have said NASCAR several times, which are two different things.
It's right.
So it was, again, I got crushed and it was at the bar and he was very, very, happy to kill me.
The NASCAR fans and the auto racing fans of all the parts of the country are like, it's equivalent to them saying, what's this lacrosse thing?
Yeah.
Like they don't understand lacrosse. We don't understand NASCAR just because
Speaking of crushed, I remember when Biff, long before he met Mrs. Biff, he met this girl named Pepper at the bar. And he said, would you like to go out with me? And she said, yes. And he goes, you're too ugly. And it left crushed Pepper. It crushed Pepper.
What?
Crushed pepper.
Well, that is tough. So, I will also say I listened to the show again, which I often do, or always do, excuse me, is that we made a comment about Mr. Fun sharing a story about zooming in on his phone.
Yes.
We made that comment. He said he won't share it on the radio
People
show, and that's
hated
fine.
it. It didn't go
He
well.
shared it at
You
the
made me.
bar. You
should tell that story.
No, but you led into it somehow.
Yeah.
So he shared the story to two people he had never met before.
His vault is completely there's no lock.
There's no lock on it. So he shared it with a
I
mom
lost friends before I made them.
Yes, that's right. It was something. You could watch it. You could watch the flames.
Yeah.
Because he's going down in flames.
Yes.
Well, luckily you have a lot of friends.
I shared that story last week on the podcast.
No, you said you wouldn't share it on the podcast.
Oh, got it.
So, but we were at the bar.
That's a teaser.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but maybe someday you'll share it.
Not all jokes are meant to be shared.
Yeah, there he goes.
Couple recap things from last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, numerous listeners actually use their penis to pull and push things. Okay.
I find this hard to believe.
Yes. We talked about the story last week,
which is funny in it. So
yeah,
I just said
the guy using his penis to
Joy
pull
and
the
pain.
police car.
Yeah,
joy.
Okay.
Anyway, so we have a lot of people pushing and pulling.
What do they pull? What do they push?
They didn't specify.
Really? You didn't ask?
It's a common tool for pushing and pulling things.
It's a common tool?
Common way. I don't know. That's what they say. The other thing was I did a less than scientific survey of our wives. They definitely don't want to have a threesome with two of us. Okay. So
two of the
two of us.
Two
yeah.
Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
And then we also talked the baseball spaghetti stick. Apparently that's been going on for like years and years. That strategy. Yeah.
Right.
And people try to creativity, like, figure out how to get new food into the stadiums via the Ziploc
What
bag.
would you bring? What food besides spaghetti would you take in a 1
I
gallon
would never
bag?
thought of bringing spaghetti.
But what would you bring in if you had a 1 gallon Ziploc bag that you can bring in? So they got to be able to see the food.
Oh, they got to be able to see it.
Right. Presumably you can't take in food that they sell there.
Really?
No, you could probably.
You can take hot dogs into a baseball game?
Yeah. I think
cold hot dogs are not great.
Well,
in my opinion.
Well, I don't know how they heat the spaghetti up. It must be warm.
Oh, no.
Cold spaghetti's good, though. A lot of people eat that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had it, I guess.
Wow. I really can't think off the top of my head. What would I sneak into a baseball game?
Burgers. You can
I like cold pizza. Could I bring a box of pizza in? Do I have to sneak it in? Or
No, it's got to be in the bag.
Ziploc bag.
It's got to be in the Ziploc
Pizza in a bag? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, pizza wouldn't be that.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah. Anyway.
Chicken. Fried chicken.
That's a good one.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
You can't bring the bucket. You got to bring the bag.
I'll put the bag in a bucket. It's a big bag. It's a big bag.
Okay.
Chicken.
Okay.
The bucket's in there.
This is the last weekend to vote for Battle of the Bartender. It's down to Brooke, TJ, Ginger, and Ryan. June 1st is when the voting.
How does one vote?
Online at www.capegazette.com/Battle of the Bartenders 2026. Go right online.
Okay.
You can vote one time a day.
Have any of these people reached out to us? So we can endorse a particular one.
We're waiting for the winner, and then we'll have some
them on.
We'll have some engagement. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's some of the recap.
All right.
And what else is going on?
I don't know. That's the question I usually ask you. What else?
Oh, is it coming to me?
Yes,
I'm gonna
it
keep
is.
talking.
Yes.
Okay. Summer movies are out now. Like it's summertime. Big time to release movies. I guess kids are out of school. It's time to release all the things that kids want to go see, etc. The horror movies, the whatevers. These are the big 2026 releases that everybody's looking for this summer. The newest Spider-Man's out, which is a lot of those. The Odyssey, which is a
Nolan.
really big.
It was promoted on 60 Minutes a week ago.
How much money did they spend on that? They spent a ton of money to produce that.
They must.
Yep. The newest Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and the Grogu is out, which is not getting a lot of great reviews.
It's all woke. They've ruined Star Wars.
You think?
Oh, for us, not woke guys. Yeah.
There
was well, forget it.
But you got to go now.
No, I mean,
what is Yoda gay or something?
There's stuff like that happening.
Yeah,
there's stuff, not Yoda. But
how do we know what happens in space?
I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying it's a little bit too woke.
Toy Story 5, Supergirl. These are the big, releases. This Supergirl. I don't know. I think that would be cool.
So So there's been a lot of press about movies, right? Because it's still never recovered completely since COVID.
Yeah.
Right. And one of the things that theaters are starting to do is push really expensive tickets. IMAX has done fairly well, like big screen.
Right.
The $50 ticket
What?
is out there.
No way.
Or for big, like whatever the millimeters are, the IMAX movies or digital, the big stuff that's what they like because it's big dollars. But the studios want that. The movie theaters don't like that because it's not getting the butts in seats.
Yeah.
To get the
It's like
turnout.
2 people watching.
Yeah. So
$100 night.
what could the movie theater? There's all these movie theaters out there now. What could they do to attract more people to come and sit in the seats and watch movies like they did prior to COVID?
It's
What-
it has to be cheaper.
that's the thing. It's counterintuitive to raise the price.
Yeah.
So you would think that less.
Hey, double feature.
Double. That's a long time sitting.
Double feature.
Do you think anybody could sit 4 hours in a movie theater?
Give me a short film before. Give me cartoons. Bring back the cartoons.
Yeah.
Bring back the
Or if, like
newsreels.
I like the movie theaters that have like that you sit at the table and you eat the food and drink. They have alcohol,
Right.
and watch the movie. I think if they could convert movie theaters into things
Restaurants
like
with
that, I don't know.
Yeah. The other is again, I plugged it a week or so ago. The Clayton Theater in Dagsboro. Their ticket price is $12.
Okay.
Which is a reasonable ticket price, and the food's reasonably priced. That gets people in. They have short runs, 1 week or whatever it is. Then they flop movies in and out. They take them in and out. They brought one movie back, even though it was a couple weeks after it was released. And at that point, it had probably gone out of the big chain.
This sounds really dumb, but a lot of people, including myself, probably go, I can wait for this to come on the cable channel that I pay for. Like they don't want to pay $20 to see.
Right. And if you get a babysitter, it's another, $40.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is the event of going to the place.
Well, then you
That's
got to
about-
make it more eventful.
Yeah.
That's why you need
the food.
But the
Right.
analogy isn't the analogy though similar to sports though. You can obviously watch sports on TV, right?
being
But
amongst
you
the
can
crowd.
be amongst the crowd. Isn't there something to be in the crowd?
Yeah.
Get the reaction in the crowd. But it's a tough one for the.
There's a comedy that was filmed in Hawaii that it's not getting a lot of laughs. It just got like a low ha.
What's your of all the franchises?
There's a lot of franchises.
What are your guys like favorites? You got or like a Mount Rushmore of the movie.
I think the
franchises?
first franchise ever was James Bond,
Yeah.
and that's still.
I haven't seen the last couple. You've seen the last
But
couple?
you would watch one if it came
Yeah.
on, right?
Yeah.
Because you've not seen it, but you at least understand the franchise of James Bond.
Yeah.
Star Wars is obviously a big one. I've not seen anything forever.
Do you know how many
Wars.
Star Wars they made? How
The
many
original one?
How many movies in the franchise? This is something I had to look up.
What is it?
It's 13.
13.
Yeah, 9 of the Star Wars. The
The
3
Empire
trilogy.
Strikes Back.
Yeah. And then they had 4 other like connection ones, like this Mandalorian Grago one is not part of the original trilogy.
Mrs. Fun is a big fan of Star Wars, that she was watching them in sequence. Like they've arranged it, not when they were made.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, but I think the spy ones go well, like James Bond, the Mission Impossible, Bourne series, which is really good. The ones that I don't really like are like the horror ones, Scream, like.
But then they have there's Fast and Furious is obviously
Fast and Furious,
Bachelor Party,
John Wick.
Is that what Bachelor Party?
John Wick. I've never seen one of them, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
right.
Ocean 11 series, which is really cool.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
So I don't know what the best would be. It's obviously a matter of taste.
I've never seen a Fast and Furious.
I've only seen parts. They are
bad.
To me, they're virtually unwatchable. But they're not targeting me.
Yeah.
Who are they targeting?
They're targeting NASCAR fans.
They're I think they're targeting 20 to 30-year-old males mostly.
Okay,
right, and because that's the way they're targeted.
The what is it? The Cannes Film Festival.
Cannes.
Yeah. Just recently went too. The big notable point there. No big American movie wins there. So a little signal, like these foreign films, I don't know, maybe are movies more popular other places around the world versus here?
Yeah.
I don't know. But the one movie that got the most kind of accolades was this movie called La Bola Negra, The Black Ball. It's a sprawling gay-themed drama set, partly during the country's civil war. It was like 16-minute round of applause.
Wait. A gay-themed
drama set partly during the country's civil war. It's called The Black Ball, La Bola Negra.
I watched a really interesting black and white movie the other day. I found it under interracial sex.
What?
Jeez.
What are you talking about?
I don't.
Okay.
That whole 45 seconds was dangerous on so many levels. If you mispronounce the word, right, that was in the first problem.
A couple other highlights from the festival.
I'm sorry.
John Travolta got a big award. He got a Lifetime Achievement Award. Guy, he never won an Oscar. John Travolta in all the movies.
Is he that good of an actor?
He's been in a lot of movies.
He was good in Grease.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever.
And
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings director, Peter Jackson, actually, AI was a big topic, because all the movie people are like, don't want all the AI generated stuff going. He uses AI a ton in his movies. And he was like, everybody's like, oh, AI is going to destroy the world. But when it comes to films, he loves it.
Yeah, because, I mean, just think about it. You can call it AI if you want to be emotional because it might take an actor's job. I mean, Gollum, right? Isn't that that's a Lord of the Rings character?
Yeah.
That thing was completely computer generated.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's like, really, what are they?
So I
understand his point.
So was Jaws.
Well, yeah. It's
not computer,
animatronic, right? Right. But, I mean, that stuff's always existed. The AI issue is the issue with actors, right?
Yeah.
Right? And actresses.
You guys watching From?
From what?
That's the name of it. From.
No.
It's on. It's great. It's the closest thing to Lost.
Oh.
Since Lost.
Okay.
Turn it on.
Okay.
Turn it on. It's like season 4.
What channel?
So I got to binge watch it. It is it Apple or Prime? It might be Prime.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of watching things.
Okay.
Did you guys watch the Enhanced Games last weekend? Did you hear about this?
Mm-mm.
It's called the Enhanced Games.
Okay. This is for drugs, not boob jobs.
No, I don't know. I didn't check out the breasts of the athletes.
Okay. Right.
But it was okay. It was in Vegas, and it basically allowed any kind of performance enhancing substance, peptides, steroids, anything you could do. But they're trying to promote these wellness elixirs, these longevity elixirs. Enhance.com is a website that sells this stuff.
Okay.
But they decided to have a swimming, track, and weightlifting set of like a mini Olympics one day to see if these enhanced athletes can break these world records.
So those drugs presumably are on the banned list.
Yes.
For international
Yes.
competitions.
Yes.
So, but say, okay, so there's peptides, which we've said are pretty much good things, right? That's the P and GLP. But there's steroids, which also would be part of the enhanced game.
Different hormones.
Not all the steroids are something you want to be taking on a regular basis.
Not all peptides are approved substances. There's a lot of legal substances that Olympic athletes can't take. There's a long banned list. But anyway, so.
What channel was it on?
It was on Roku, YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Kick. So not on mainstream, but, the Killers played there. It was like a mini Olympics to promote.
Did you see pictures?
I didn't see any of the pictures.
I want to see the pictures.
Yeah. Look, I think it's probably fair. It's to have some alternative to prove that it's not as bad as people think they are. But
is that what they're trying to prove, or they're just trying to build like?
No, they're building a brand.
They want to sell this stuff.
Stuff. Oh, got it.
Yeah. So 42 prior Olympic athletes were in the mix in all these different sports or whatever. And they 91% of them were taking testosterone, 79% were using HGH.
I just don't know how a short-term athletic competition proves the long-term benefit. That's what they're trying to do.
It's just to get attention.
No, I get that.
Yeah. No. But this company Enhance just went public. They got a $1.2 billion valuation. So they're trying to be the one to be able to be the go-to place for these enhancement drugs. So anyway, did you guys hear the story? This got me. So Hooters, the big chicken wing, scantily clad lady restaurant, basically is rebranding to be a family friendly kind of place. Interesting history of Hooters. Okay, so they started and then evolved into this, hey, let's go see the ladies thing, because the women's
sports bar and a bunch of kind of more male kind of targets.
Why is he looking confused?
No, I'm just trying to, I'm looking at you because you went to a lot. So male targeted sort of audience, right?
I'm assuming. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So if you follow the history of this company, they went, so the original founders sold it to private equity. And then they recently went through bankruptcy and the original ownership bought it back.
Oh, wow.
For pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to rebrand it as a neighborhood fun family place, and basically saying that was what it was originally, which I don't believe. I don't
believe that at all.
You can get it delivered to your house.
Hooters?
Well, it's called knockers.
Knockers.
So they want. Are they still? It's still the Hooters. Their logo is basically an owl with
two eyes.
Two eyes, right? It's supposed to represent breasts, right?
Is it? I didn't know that.
You did.
I had no idea the eyes were breasts.
Yes, that's the.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
You didn't know.
I thought it was an owl. I thought it was an owl.
So are they still going to have that aspect of it?
Maybe they eventually change that thing, because it's looks like boobs. But anyway, they're trying to re-Hooterize 140 locations around the world. They started in New York and Chicago, and they say they are relatively successful of getting families back into the Hooters restaurant.
Didn't you go to a birthday party with Robert P.
last year on the Ocean City Boardwalk?
And why did you go to Hooters?
Because he wanted to go.
Nice.
Right, it was his birthday.
He was 20 something.
So he turned 21.
21. So he wanted to go to Hooters for the food.
I think that's
to
great.
see the ladies.
Okay, to see the ladies.
They're hiring newborn moms because they're going to push kids meals.
That's a good one.
What? So
your pure talent was showing.
So I'm
ashamed of myself.
I have a rebranding story, or a branding story for family.
Okay.
So we were living in Southern California, and Las Vegas was pushing Vegas as a family destination, not just for gambling and topless toys or whatever the case may be. So we take our kids, our two young daughters, and our Mrs. Biff's sister comes out, and her two daughters come out. So we go to Las Vegas, and at that point we're staying at Treasure Island. We're staying at a hotel there because it's got the pirate chicken and all this other stuff. And okay, all's going great until you walk on the strip, right? Because you got to walk between places, and it's the guys with the cards
trying to get to the clubs,
right? Which are the topless, cards, and they're all over the ground. And when you've got your niece picking up cards, like a bunch of them on the ground, like, who's Candy and why doesn't she have her shirt on? It's not family friendly.
Right.
It's just, you can only take Vegas so far to be family friendly.
After that year is when they rebranded, like What Happens in Vegas.
Yeah, it must have been, because it was just odd with the families. So Hooters is going to go through that same gestation, I would imagine. They're going to try. Families aren't going to go, and then they're going to realize what their meat and potatoes are,
which is not that gestation.
Yeah, did you like
that? A different gestation.
That's a different gestation.
This is one I'm going to keep an eye on. I'm curious to see. I'd love to see a rebranding and a new emergence of a new restaurant, but I just don't think they're going to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Are you going to go?
I'll give it a shot.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Wait, am I going to be surrounded by little kids?
Let's see, that would be awkward for you.
Yeah. No.
What's that guy staring at?
Yeah. No, you know what? I've noticed it's the shorts, not the shirts, that are, to me, more revealing.
And that's what they're like claiming. Oh, they were beach shorts. That's what everyone, like beach volleyball shorts back in the day. Versus like, I don't know anybody who wears shorts.
I'm uncomfortable with this whole topic.
What about, and so, okay, would you go to a Hooters if a dude in a tight shirt is rolling up? Like, because that's probably part of the change. You can't just have the women.
I'd say, well, one, I suppose I wouldn't go there for that. Well, it depends.
For the chicken wings.
For the chicken wings.
Yeah.
No, chance of me going to Hooters are very slim.
I think we need to go visit the Ocean City Hooters.
Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't go if there were guys.
You wouldn't?
I can't. Am I the only one who's going to admit this? Like, I'm mesmerized by the guys on the cheerleading squads now. Not the big guys who lift people.
Right.
The ones with the pom-poms. I'm mesmerized. I can't turn away.
And what is your fascination with that?
I don't know. I think
did you have a closet? Is that
No, I know I have a problem. I just can't.
No,
I can't turn away. I just stare at the guy dancing with the gals.
So you played football in high school. Yeah. Did you really have a passion to be on the cheerleading team?
Maybe that's why
you wanted to be a cheerleader, not a football player?
No, I mean, they're talented. These guys can do all the cheers, but
but they're not picking up to your point. They are literally just glorified dancers, right?
Yeah, very good dancers.
But they're not like there's the big cheerleaders are the ones you're talking about. They throw the girl up in the air, balance it on their hands. So these aren't those guys.
No.
These are
I know I'm wrong.
They're two different categories.
I know I'm wrong to think this way, but I don't like it.
okay.
All right.
That's good. Well,
Like if they had their own row,
Right.
I'd be into it, but they're in the,
Right.
and they're not in the center. They're like off center in the row. And it's
Do
weird.
you
It's like a weird, where's Waldo type of thing.
Do you think we ever get to a time in our country where instead of all female cheerleaders, it's an all male cheerleading squad?
Sure. Maybe WNBA or something. Like I would be fine with that.
Oh, do you think WNBA would have all men?
I think that'd be fun.
Okay.
Well,
No, I just don't think it'll happen.
Okay.
I mean, maybe as a spoof or some sort of.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind 2 lines.
Right.
I'm distracted. I'm distracted.
We're going to save you from yourself.
Okay, thank you.
We have teased this on promos and a couple times on the show that you've told jokes over the years.
Right.
We are on either our 179th or 180th episode today. So we've been doing the podcast for 3 years, doing the radio show for 5-6 months now. But
how is this going to save me?
Well, it's
from embarrassing myself.
Well, the other topic was taking you down.
Right. Okay.
So we'll dig you out of the hole here.
Got it.
Then Mr. Fun is going to tell what our has been fed back are the funniest jokes he has told. We can debate which one's 1, 2, or
They got the
3.
best reaction.
They got the best reaction.
Yeah.
So now is the opportunity, Mr. Fun, to tell us the 3 best jokes.
Yeah. Well, when Biff met Mrs. Biff, he asked her how often she wanted to have sex. And she said infrequently. And Biff said, "Is that 1 word or 2?" That's number 1.
That's good.
Number 2, guy walks into hold on. Lucky's having problems communicating. That he wants to have, when he wants to have sex with Mrs. Lucky. So Mrs. Lucky says, "I got an idea. When I want to have sex, reach out and touch my boob 1 time. And if I don't want to have sex, reach out and grab it 2 times. And Lucky says, "That's great. And how about this? If you want to have sex with me, just grab my wiener once and give it a pull. And if you don't want to have sex with me, grab it and pull it 387 times."
Okay, good.
That's number 2.
Okay.
Number 3, 2 sperm are having a race. The one says, "Any idea when we're going to get to the fallopian tubes?" And the other one goes, "I have no idea, but we just passed the esophagus."
Okay.
And those are Mr. Fun's top 3 dirty jokes.
Dirty jokes.
In the last 3 years.
With no dirty words.
I tried my best.
I'm proud.
I used wiener.
He's like, what's comedian doesn't tell, you didn't use dirty words.
Oh, what about Jerry Seinfeld? He never told dirty words.
Got it.
Used dirty words. A guy like Rodney Dangerfield never told jokes with dirty words. I don't think.
Yeah.
Dirty words are more of a modern invention of joke telling, I think. I just think of national comedians.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
I'm not sure they told a lot of use
George
dirty
Carlin?
words. Well, George Carlin famously has the 7 dirty words that you can't say, which is what the radio guidelines are based on. But a lot of it, that's more of a modern invention. Don't you think, Mr. Fun?
There's a guy. Oh man, back when comedy was black and white in the 60s, I can see him. I can't remember his name, but he was dirty.
Yeah,
and he was famous. I can't remember his name.
Okay,
somebody have to help me out.
Okay, so it's summer season and everybody's traveling.
All right.
Okay, I saw this story it was like went viral on. There was this Instagram video at 30 million views. There was a couple that claimed to save a bunch of money when they were booking a flight by going to the library and booking your flight on the computer. Okay, on their computer. Their claim is that if all the cookies and the things that are on your browser on your computer at home, it has all your like buying habits, can tell potentially how much, fluency you have, money, and their theory is you're getting served up more expensive airfare versus if you bought the same exact airfare itinerary at the library that doesn't have your history, etc.
All right. So what's the conclusion?
So, they did a bunch of studies. They tested it, and the fact is that there is the dynamic pricing, changing price is happening multiple times a day.
Just outlawed in the state of Maryland.
What?
The dynamic pricing in the grocery store.
Okay.
They just signed that into law.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that you can't do it in Maryland. So you can't, based on demand, you can't either lower the price or raise the price because the fear is the raising the price.
Well, so last month, JetBlue was sued over allegations that it uses what they called surveillance pricing.
Right.
Which the airline denied they're doing. But again, just being able to serve up higher fares to some people, lower fares to others, which
Right.
seems unfair.
Right.
But anyway, and they did this bunch of these tests and found that it was dynamic pricing. That was not necessarily where you're going to book your flights.
Right.
I zoned out. Why are we going to a library?
So because how you go to the incognito mode on your phone and computer to hide your patterns of internet activity.
Okay.
It's like that.
Got it.
So they don't the most politically correct way.
Right.
The websites that you normally go to.
Right.
So they're saying, like for instance, someone like you who visits certain sites may get
sports sites, mostly.
Sports may get a higher fare,
right?
Because you pay money on these sites,
right?
Versus if you go to the library, they don't have your history there. It's a clean computer essentially.
Oh, I've had a book on in a course lubricants in the library. It was in the non-friction section.
Okay. What? Oh my God. So it's not. Again, it's not true. It has been proven false just recently, but they say the best way to get the best airfare is to use Google's airline site, which basically scours all the other sites and set a basically like a price threshold.
Yeah. And get an alert.
Okay.
They say Google is the best avenue for getting the best airfare.
Have you ever gone to the library, Mr. Fun, to use the computer?
I did.
You did?
What?
You went to the library to use the computer?
Yeah, we didn't have a computer growing up. Everybody else had computers.
Okay.
So if I had schoolwork that involved a computer or any kind of office.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember being in there. One guy comes in, he asks the librarian, he says, where can I find the color printer? And she was like, it's 1987. You can use the same printer as everybody else. Is that fair?
No, it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, speaking of Google, do you Google is Google had Google been your main searching mechanism in age of the internet?
Yes, but remember a lot of times it was they bundled it with something else, so it was the one default.
Yeah,
right. It was Google
versus Yahoo versus other search engines. The default had become Google.
Yeah, it became ubiquitous that Google became a verb.
It became
ubiquitous.
Google
right?
That's right. And so now, probably over the last 3 to 4 years, ChatGPT has become most people's search because it's natural language searching and better results coming back.
Right.
Okay.
What is?
ChatGPT.
AI.
The AI use Google's Gemini actually for that.
Okay.
Natural language to feed back the information better.
Okay. Have you noticed the Google.com searching mechanism platform has changed? It has changed dramatically, and they really haven't made a lot of publicity about it because, in the old days of Google, you'd put a couple words in and you get a bunch of links, and then you choose what link to go to. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Like you say, best restaurants in Dewey Beach. Okay. Then a list of, 10 links would come up and you would say, oh, that seafood restaurant looks good. You click, you go to the website.
Right.
Okay. Now Google is getting away from giving you the opportunity to go to these sites. They're teeing up the answer to you.
Well, yeah, because that's part of their advertising model though, right? So they must be going to whoever those suppliers are, whether it's a restaurant.
It's not fair.
Well, no, it's always been that way though.
Really?
You can pay to have if I go to
but after a few.
Yeah, no, after a few it comes up
you get most frequent.
You get organic, right? But the first ones are paid.
Yeah.
You pay if I was looking for a car and I'm looking for a Ford and it serves up a BMW, it's because BMW is paid to get in order.
I remember when I put in I want to light a lot of forest fires and I got dozens of matches.
Oh, jeez.
But okay, so ChatGPT is definitely muscling in on the Google search,
right?
Okay, and basically the AI generated answers are replacing the links.
They are because it's not the first thing. It's like shaded in some cases, and you can click here for more info or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I definitely use that.
Yeah,
it's good,
but it's having a big it's reducing website traffic because people aren't going to multiple websites more. Now you can argue that they're getting more optimized answers to their search.
Right.
But the whole being able to explore and get an answer yourself.
Well, I'll use the example. We talked about the Indy 500 earlier. I typed in a question. give me the last, whatever, since 1972. And it served up the answer where I didn't have to click on a link to get to the answer.
Yeah.
As opposed to the old days, I would have had to click here, explore, and find something.
Yeah.
This was just a summation.
So some of the analysis I've seen of this, of the way the search is changing, it's analogous to the old days where you knew how to drive everywhere. You know, you knew directions everywhere.
Right.
Now everybody's reliant on the maps apps on their car.
I have no idea where I just went.
And and that they're saying that like decisioning is being sub-optimized. People's ability to come up with their own decision on a question.
Yeah.
Because of this, the way.
So is the map in your car the direction you travel, or north is always north and your car goes across? So if you're driving west, it's going right to, I guess it could be from right to left, right? Your map, your car would go right to left if your map is always set on forward. Whereas your map and your car, the direction you're going. So irrespective of whether it's northeast, west, or south. What is that? What yours is?
I believe so.
But do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, you would know what it is because if you were say you were driving from here back to Bethany Beach, which is east of us,
yeah,
it would have you. The north would be
it'd be straight
fixed. It would be
left.
Fixed, and so your car would be going.
It points in the direction I'm driving.
It points in the direction you're driving, so it's irrespective of whether you're going east, west, south.
I just know never eat shredded wheat. That's how I figured it all out. Never eat shredded wheat.
He didn't ask you what direction you're going.
Yeah, no, that's good. I thought it was news and EW.
No,
that's
never eat shredded wheat.
Okay, but anyways, I noticed with Europeans, they tend to drive with their map on north is always fixed. So when you're in the car with them, you're like, this is the most confusing thing in the world.
Really?
Yeah. The Europeans tend to do that more than we do. Must be like the metric system.
Something like that.
Something like that. Shredded wheat.
Yeah.
This whole thing is like 2 minutes that I'll never get back in my life.
Okay.
I will never get that time back.
Here's what you're ready.
I asked you a legitimate question.
Yes, you did.
I did. And you just stared at me.
I glazed over.
Like,
Sorry.
Okay. Mr. Fun, I devised a host draft.
Ooh. Another one of these.
I'm teeing this up.
Training wheels.
To be a big win for
I
you.
might surprise you with some of my answers.
Big win for you. So our host draft, we are doing.
Yes.
Given that so last weekend, the weather was so crappy that, there weren't a lot of cookouts.
Yeah.
Because, this weekend, everybody's trying to get their first cookout of the summer in. We are going to do Welcome to Summer. Who has the best cookout draft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. And the way it's going to work is we're going to have 4 categories.
4 categories.
Okay. Your meat that you're going to serve, the side you're going to serve, the dessert, and the drink.
Okay.
Okay. And Mr. Fun, you get to pick first on all 4 of these categories.
Let's go.
What did they serve you at the library?
Let's go.
You couldn't afford food back then.
Okay. And you need to be descriptive.
Crackers.
You need to be descriptive. You can't just say beef.
Right.
That's your meat.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Mr. Fun, you're going to pick we're going to go meat.
What's the category order? Who's second?
And you can go second.
I might surprise you because the Bipper said, well, you're just going to go with like hamburgers or something like that. I'm going to count on the sophistication of the voters out there. I'm going to go with brisket.
Brisket. Okay.
You're cooking brisket at a barbecue.
Oh, at a cookout.
At a cookout.
Yeah.
They're going to be there for 12 hours.
Yeah. No, I'm going to cook it in advance. I'm going to serve
that's
it.
not a cook.
I'm going to serve it.
No, but you got to.
I'm going to serve it.
Is the grill not required?
Let's not vote against me.
At a cookout, you need a grill. I think.
I'm going to just heat it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Biff, what meat are you going with?
I'm going to go with hamburger.
Hamburgers.
Brisket.
I know what you're going with. That one's easy.
Okay. I'm going with ribs.
Nope. What the hell?
I should have gone ribs too.
Somebody should have gone hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot believe nobody did hot dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so hamburger. I'm winning out of the game.
No. Okay.
Ribs and brisket.
Mr. Fun, what side are you going with your brisket? You can pick a side.
I'm going to serve mac and cheese.
Okay. Mr. Fun, mac and cheese. I'm going to pick first on this one. And I'm going with baked beans. Okay.
Just going to go with
so Biff,
cucumber salad.
you get what side is Biff going to take?
Potato salad.
Potato salad with your hamburgers.
Yes.
Delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Fun. What dessert are you going with?
Oh, apple pie with vanilla ice cream on top.
Apple pie. Okay.
It's delicious.
But it's going to melt at the cookout.
Yeah. That's right.
No, I'll have it.
Don't worry, he doesn't have a grill.
I'll have it in
so
the
there's
grill.
nothing going to heat it.
Oh, good. The grill has been at 250 for 14 hours.
All right. All right, Biff. What dessert are you going with?
I'm going to go with chocolate chip cookies.
Cookies. Okay.
But listen to you. Listen to you.
What do you go?
You had the chance to win.
What
We
do you
gave you. We
brisket?
set this up.
People know how good brisket is.
I'm going with Good Humor ice cream bars.
You just made fun of him with ice cream. But we'll let that go.
Good Humor.
Okay, Good Humor ice cream.
What kind specifically?
Like the kind that have vanilla ice cream inside with the chocolate on the
Okay,
outside.
got it. So that's like a dip or something.
Yeah.
Chocolate. I don't know what.
Okay, and then drink, Mr. Fun.
Beer.
Going with beer. What kind of beer?
I'm gonna go with some sort of light beer.
Light beer. All right, Mr. Fun. All right, so you got brisket with mac and cheese, apple pie, and ice cream, and light beer. Okay. All right.
That's a barbecue, right?
So I get to pick drink, and I'm going iced tea. Okay, and Biff, you get the last pick.
I'll go with a white wine of some sort.
A Chablis.
Chablis.
All American. Coca-Cola.
Coke.
Oh, okay. All right. So Biff has hamburgers, potato salad, chocolate chip cookies, and Coke.
It's a safe barbecue.
It's a pretty boring barbecue.
It's a soft barbecue.
It's a winning.
It's a pretty boring barbecue.
Safe.
Yeah.
Versus I have ribs, baked beans, Good Humor ice cream bars, and iced tea.
It's pretty good.
You're gonna have the hand wipes for the people eating your ribs.
pretty good.
We didn't have a fifth category of utensils.
Yeah.
or something. And then Mr. Fun, okay, brisket, mac and cheese, apple pie with ice cream, and light beer.
Okay.
It's pretty strong.
So the last time you've been to a barbecue that has a brisket. Okay.
Look, some of these vote droopy out there makes a great brisket.
Again, the last that would be the first time ever I had brisket.
Would you like it?
Would you like it? What you would get at a barbecue.
Would you like it?
So the kids are waiting to bet. Hey, can I wait?
I'm not having kids at the barbecue. That wasn't a category.
Okay, listeners out there,
just the sophisticated.
if you're considering inviting Biff and you have ribs or brisket, make sure he doesn't eat any of it.
Right.
He doesn't
I'm
get
not
any
saying
of it.
I don't like them as a meal,
Right.
but as a summer
Delicious.
barbecue,
Delicious.
I just don't see it.
You can watch NASCAR, the Indianapolis.
That's right. You can do that.
And just eat our brisket sandwiches. Yum.
Anyway, all right. So contact at laughsmartly.com. We'd love to hear from you. Who had the best host draft? Hopefully everybody's having a great time this weekend with their cookouts. The weather's good.
When's Father's Day?
That is June 20th.
June 20th.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's late.
Yeah.
It's usually 13th or 14th.
Yeah.
No, so June 20th.
I think pretty sure it is. Roughly.
Nice. You know what I want?
What's that?
A skillet. I want to make bacon and eggs, pancakes in the morning. I want to be able to
Like a skillet, like an
electric
cast iron?
skillet.
Oh, electric.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, those
Electric
are
skillet.
good. I like that.
I want that right on the counter.
Yeah,
And that was just if any of my kids are listening, they don't listen. If you guys were listening, that's my
the brand is like Presto or something.
Presto.
Like that. Yeah, they're
very good.
They're good skillets. They're great to have. You can then make what do you say, pancakes?
Yeah.
Pancakes. They're great.
Yeah, let's go.
That's good. Do you have a joke, Mr. Fox?
I do. A couple weeks ago, a week ago, it was Memorial Day. And a lot of people were really, loving our nation, whatever you call it, patriotic. And so there was a guy sitting at the bar next to me, and two guys come up to him and they said, thank you for our freedom. And then a woman came up and said, thank you for freedom. Another guy, thank you for freedom. So finally I go to him. I said, what branch of the military were you in? He goes, I wasn't in the military. I'm a divorce attorney.
Again, stay tuned for Mr. Fun on. I think he said June 6th, right? Was
June
it
16th?
No, that's your showcase. But
Yeah.
I thought it was around June 6th.
June 6th is when I
for your what do you call it?
come on out to say, think you're funny.
So you think you're fun?
Yeah, I need your votes.
We need a vote, so
Yeah.
do that. Lucky, how do they get a hold of us?
Contact at laughsmartly.com. Just one quick correction. June 21 is Father's Day.
Okay, got it.
Okay, first day of summer too, right?
That
Same
was
day,
the official.
and the final of the U.S. Open golf tournament
Okay.
is always on Father's Day. Again, please support our sponsors: Scotty's Vodka, Tackle Up, new sponsor in Bethany Beach, and obviously Rockfish for providing the music. So listen to his stuff. I have the links online. Listen to us on Saturday nights at 10 and Sundays at 3 at WGMD's 98.5, the Talk of Delmarva, and watch us on YouTube. And please share.
Mm-hmm.
And anywhere you see us, any link you get, please share us because that's very important to us. Our audience is growing. I've been seeing that. So again, thank you everybody for.
I may have lost the ball today.
No,
I'm really sorry.
Anyways, good to see you guys as always. Till we do it again next week, let me just say thank you and goodbye.
Green, green river laid out by my front door, and I'm miles and miles from the nearest store. Pot full of crabs looking fat and sweet, kettle of oysters at my feet, living on Chesapeake time.